Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. Grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is gonna spill the tea straight. No chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So I hope my readings have been helpful. If they have, please show love to the channel. Let's dive right in. Ancestors, spirit guides, I call you into my beautiful space and ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is watching me. Now, I got a new deck in. I love when new decks come in. 2 new decks. So we're going to jump right into the tarot. Into the oracle with this mystic black rose and see what's going on for the beautiful collective. Bottom of the deck, it's risky. Unprotected sex, sexual disease, partner, an unsafe decision. Now, this could be you, this could be your energy, somebody around you, somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. Oh no, let's see what's going on. Ancestors, what do you want to talk about? We have ego. So yeah, somebody is very much up in their ego. They like multiple partners because it feeds into their ego. Somebody is very, very arrogant, okay? They have too much pride. They're being stubborn. They're holding back from something. And look, see all these hickeys? Ew, it's probably different hickeys from different people. Like, oh, I don't know what somebody is getting themselves into, but it doesn't look like anything good. Ancestors, what's going on? Somebody's arrogancy is getting the best out of them. Foresight. It says, in the future, few days to weeks, few months, direction forward, and it's deja vu. There's history happened in the past, repeating patterns. So somebody is definitely repeating patterns, stuck in their ego, multiple partners. There's some kind of foresight. Somebody knows, or maybe you have some kind of foresight. Maybe you have the gift of foresight, 222 on my clock. You are very protected. Somebody's not feeling very good. Ooh, wow, about a proposal? Somebody's trying to pull on somebody's heartstrings, okay? With some kind of pregnancy. I don't know. Something is dead. Something is gone. Maybe somebody's trying to pull on your heartstrings about some kind of proposal or something. But you had some kind of foresight. It's like deja vu. You already been through this situation with somebody over and over and over because somebody's got a big ego. They may have proposed to you, but it was only to pull on your heartstrings in some kind of way. Or maybe, perhaps, somebody proposed to somebody else just to pull on your heartstrings. I don't know. We're going to see what's going on here. But there is some kind of foresight. Ancestors? Yeah, somebody is definitely escaping from some kind of ego, some kind of cycle. There was a lot of avoidance. Somebody may even be blocked. Feeling like you're pushing them away. Somebody feels like you're hiding or they're hiding something. Or maybe somebody feels like you're hiding multiple partners. I don't know. There's a repeating of patterns here. And it's risky. Look, it fucking came out. Holy shit, the ancestors wanted to be known. Somebody's trying to escape with multiple partners. They're very much, they don't even know what's here or there. Very much unprotected sex. This is a repeated pattern that somebody does. Okay, and you know this. You know that somebody's in their ego and they're like trying to be boastful about this, but ew, come on, that's not a flash. That's not a boast. Somebody's on a roller coaster ride, okay? Now, somebody who's in some kind of entanglement, playing with their feelings, playing with your feelings. Somebody's feelings are getting played with. Somebody's on a roller coaster ride. They don't know if it's good, it's bad. They're feeling like a rush of feelings right now. And it's because they can't feed this need. I don't know. And somebody's in some kind of commitment or wants to offer a commitment. Yeah, there's some kind of secret. Maybe somebody is in a secret marriage. Some kind of love affair, keeping things in the inside, not opening up. There's some kind of illusions. Maybe somebody's not opening up how they want to be in a commitment or a partnership or propose to you. Time. Somebody's needing time. Something to do with the past, guys. Somebody tried to play on your feelings, get you entrapped in some kind of third-party love affair, and you weren't dealing. Maybe you were in an engagement of some kind, but somebody needed time. There's a lot of unexpected changes happening, because these illusions, it's really affecting somebody. Somebody from the past. They're looking back, and it's really making them feel like they're being left behind. Something happened. Some kind of love affair. Somebody kept their feelings inside. They didn't open up to you, but they opened up to some kind of risky partner. And now they're trying to escape. And they feel blocked. They're in like an adrenaline rush, like a roller coaster ride right now, because this ego is getting the best out of them, and they're looking like deja vu. Shit is continuously happening over and over and over. You had foresight about something. Somebody's being haunted. There's no contact. Somebody feels like you ghosted them, or somebody may have tried to ghost you for some kind of risky relationship, partnership. I don't know. Somebody doesn't feel very safe about their decisions. Ancestors, what's this foresight? Yeah, somebody is ascending. I think that's you, my beautiful collective. Something happened in the past. You had to walk away. Somebody was trying to pull on your heartstrings. They were keeping a lot in the dark, though. And, well, time changes everything, guys. Somebody needed time. They need to grow up, and you needed time. You need to grow up, okay? Time will bring all unexpected changes. Now, you may have a lot of unexpected changes happening, and so may a lot of other people. But yours are for the better. Yours are for the good, because you had this ascension. You learned, you transcended, and you have this direction forward. You have this new phase, this new path. It's like you're raising above the fray, and somebody is stuck in a cycle, a roller coaster ride of like a hamster wheel of bullshit. See? Reverence. It's uncontrollable desire, appetite for sex, instability, and hunger for pleasure. See, you had some kind of foresight. You knew that somebody had this weird fetish, this uncontrollable desire, and they wanted to keep you trapped. But that was a finality. There was major differences, a divorce, a breakup. You're not looking back. You learned, you transcend, you have foresight. And there's two roads here. You are going on two different paths. Somebody thought that you were on the same path. It says this way or that way. Ancestors, what's going on? Somebody may have a lot of desire for you, an irresistible desire, but it's justice that somebody just watches you from afar. There's a lot of legal matters, okay? This could be in spiritual, here in the 3D, take it as it resonates, but there's some kind of divorce, legal matters. You're not looking back at this past, but the past is looking back at you, because they're going through this ascension. It's a twin flame, guys. Something was forbidden. Somebody did something that was forbidden with this twin flame energy, and now the twin flame energy is like, boop, out the fucking door. I don't know. It says, reflecting of souls, mirroring emotions, your other half, and shared feelings, forbidden. Love affair, temptation, flirting, giving into pleasure. Somebody definitely gave into pleasure, okay, guys? And they're all up in their motherfucking ego right now. Trying to escape. You are twin flame, but you don't need your twin flame to ascend. You had a soul ascension. You're doing what you need to do in bringing justice to the past. And somebody is in this adrenaline rush, like, oh, they don't feel very well. Ancestors, with the angel therapy, let's see what's going on here. What is going on here? Then I'm going to jump into the tarot, okay? We're going to find out. Ancestors, thank you. And it says, have you asked the angels for help with this? So this person is asking for help. They're pleading with the ancestors. Says your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they intervene in your free choices. See, somebody has free will. Somebody doesn't know how to control their desires and their emotions and their self, but they want to control other people. Believe me, they're, the ego, right? Somebody's having a fucking ego death because they may even be sick from these multiple partners. And it's not a flex, guys, not a flex. Not at all. Somebody's asking for help. They wish they never got into this forbidden love affair of temptations and I don't know, whatever the fuck that was. Somebody really fucked up a whole commitment and probably got into another one because that's what they be doing, They never take time out for themselves. Ancestors, what's going on here? Somebody's heartstrings are being pulled on now and they try to pull on your heartstrings. It says you are profoundly clairvoyant. Now you knew this. You had that foresight. You knew this. You seen somebody was holding secrets from you and that they lived a very risky life and that they had this adrenaline rush. They could have been even an adrenaline junkie. They get a high off of, seeing people squirm and lying and shit, At the end of the day, you've seen the patterns. You've seen it for what it was. And somebody did something that was forbidden. They crossed the line and there's just no coming back from it. You're not looking back, but somebody is. It says, trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Now you are a healer. You are a teacher. You are a seer. And you do articulate what you feel, see, hear. And it does help a lot of people. You may have wanted to help somebody else, but they didn't know how to help themselves. Inevitably going into some kind of toxic cycle, deja vu, right? Replaying history. You may have tried to forewarn somebody, but hey, whatever, it is what it is. You got justice. And it's emotional sensitivity. See? You're safe. You do a lot of self-care. You take care of self. You make sure your cup is full so that, everything that's overflowing goes to everybody else, right? So you always make sure you're good. You had some kind of foresight that somebody was obsessed with you, but they had some kind of addiction, perhaps sex addiction. Take it as it resonates. They did something that was forbidden. And, well, that was a finality, an ending. It's done. And you have transcended, leveled up. Perhaps another person has as well, but in another way. They don't feel like they're good enough or whatever they have put their time, energy, and resources in was good enough because they were just giving it to everybody. You know what I mean? They weren't really able to build anything. Hence why they're so up in their feelings. They're so scared. And you have this emotional sensitivity. It says honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. You were sensitive. You were honest. You were transparent. Somebody else wasn't. They wanted to play on your fucking feelings, play on your heartstrings, maybe play on the fact that you did care, that you were generous, that you were there. Either way, you get justice. Why? Because truth always comes in, guys. Look. And you are part of this mediumship. Somebody might have been scared of you because you know things that you should not know. And you may know a lot about this twin flame partner and you are not anywhere near them, and that's because you kind of share the same energy, right? But not the same energy, if that makes sense. Like, you are not the same person, not at all. But you have something the same, and you have this telepathic communication. So it's like somebody thought you were playing, and no, well, you're not playing. You're not playing. Your gifts are for real, for real. And it says you have a natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. Now, you do connect on all levels because the crown chakra is there. It says pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance set in answers to your prayer. Sent in answer to your prayer. So somebody needs to listen, okay, guys? You understand you have a shared feeling with somebody, but that doesn't mean that you will allow the same cycles to happen. Something happened in the past that was just, you can't come back from. Somebody is replaying that because they weren't able to process it before. But you, my beautiful collective, have already processed. You're healed, you're healing, and you're moving forward. You're very much honoring and respecting who you are. Like I said, you're clairvoyant. All your clairs are lit. And somebody was scared of you. But it's only because you're part of the 144K. You're not like everybody else. And all you have to do is ask for angels for help. So if people want to know like how you do it, it's because, you know, the universe is your playground, you know, like they're your, as Brittany said, the universe is my sugar daddy. You're fucking right. The universe is your sugar daddy. So comment that in the live premiere and after the live premiere. The universe is my sugar daddy. Now, somebody is forbidden. Now, somebody actually thinks that you are a ho, and it's because it's a projection. It is what it is, guys. You ain't stressing about it, but this person is. And it's only because you really can connect. You know things. Like it says, the mediumship, right? You talk to your departed loved ones on the other side. Maybe people like really didn't believe in you. But you have this ability to know even when you don't see. Even when you don't see. You know somebody's lying. You know when it's a lie. You don't got to see it in your face. Somebody thought you were naive, delusional. You listen to your intuition and boom, sure enough, your intuition was right. Somebody lied on you, but they thought you weren't going to see it. Somebody tried to escape from you, okay? Their ego got the best out of them. They thought that you were too good for them, so they wanted to degrade you in some kind of way by not picking you and picking somebody else, lying about how they truly feel about you. If somebody proposed to you, it's because they truly loved you. If somebody proposed to you a bunch of times, it's because they really fucking loved you. But now somebody's hiding and they're really thinking and you're not paying attention to them. They're in their feelings. There's justice all over, like all over. And it's because the reason why you didn't have to like really be in these people's face to know what they were doing is because of that clairvoyance. I'm telling you, you have seers, watchers, and deities that help you on the other side. They tell you when to go and when not to go. And you've been like this for all your life. And people wonder how. It's because. No explanation needed. Somebody's on a roller coaster ride because they see you going forward. And nobody knows what you're doing or who you're doing it with. A lot of people are in their ego. They really think you're going to go backwards. Like, maybe you did have a lot of risky sex or one-night stands, but you're not there anymore. Somebody is very much in their ego because they don't know what you're doing. They just see you moving forward with the chariot. And even, it's like all these people who lied, they're all behind you. They're all behind you. And so it's irrelevant, right? It's all the past. The past is the past. It's behind you. You're staying in the moment. Somebody needed time, you gave them time, guys. Everybody's got the same 24 hours in a day and somebody's feeling burdened because of some kind of love affair. There was a lot of illusions. Somebody did not open up with you, but like I said, they may have opened up with somebody else to try to make you feel bad, but it didn't make you feel bad. It just made you move on and do you, like not another person. Like, yeah, see, because you're the Empress. That's why somebody is in their feelings. Oh. Yeah, you got somebody very, very burdened. And it's somebody from your past. They're trying to pull on your heartstrings. But now they're the ones who are feeling all up in their feelings because they want to come in and propose. They want a commitment now with the Empress. And time. I guess time heals all wounds. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Listen, somebody had a choice. You are the star. Empress, okay? You could be an Aquarius. You could be a Taurus. But there's Lover, Fool, and the King of Cups. Somebody had a choice. Okay, could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Take it as it resonates. Doesn't have to be. Check the birth chart. Always Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node when I call out these signs, okay? But there's a choice. A lover. Somebody had a choice. They took a new leap of faith and thought they were doing the right thing. Well, now they're feeling burdened because they left out the Empress. And the Empress is taking a new leap of faith. And a lot of people have a lot of admiration for you. They're watching you. A lot of people have a lot of love for you. But they're feeling insecure, like they don't know how to approach you because you are a star. You're a fucking shining light to a lot of people. And you're a King of Swords, so you stand in your power. You stand on business. You are no nonsense. You are justice, walking justice. Somebody knows you're emotionally stable. You honor and respect your feelings. And you speak with conviction. So what you say matters, you know? And somebody really didn't think you had foresight. Really didn't think that... Somebody thought that they can get away with this is what it comes down to. And now they're sitting in a dark place in their life, really watching you. And they could have this big appetite for sex, but nothing, and I mean nothing, is quenching their thirst. Somebody's really fucking thirsty. And they're thirsty for your fucking energy, these energy vampires. You're ascending. Yeah, it's Five of Swords. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. Now look at them. There's a complete ending. Major differences, guys. 2 different roads. That's fine. Let this person go on their road. This person needs to let you go on your road. You honored and respected somebody's choice. We all got choices. 2 of Wands. Now you made the choice to walk away from these people, to leave them where they stand. And legal issues are coming in. This divorce, somebody may even got in a marriage just to spite you. Now somebody's trying to pull on their heartstrings to get out of this divorce, this secret love affair. And, well, somebody is filing for divorce, but it's not that fucking easy, is it? It's easy to sign the papers to get in a marriage, but it's not as easy as it is to get out. Hence why you have to know what the fuck you're doing in the first fucking place. Somebody only got in a relationship to spite you. It's weird. At the end of the day, you are fine because you're emotionally stable and you know what's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. You ascended up. You raised your vibrations. That's what somebody did. It was a forbidden thing. They flirted. They fed into these temptations, this pleasure, this pressure. Oh no. At the end of the day, we all got choices. Somebody made their choice for themselves and you made the choice for yourself. King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. Somebody wants to be a leader of their own life. So they're standing up for themselves, forging their own path. Somebody is changing directions, all right? It is what it is. Somebody wants to change directions. That's in their life, guys. Somebody is seeing a lot of people as betrayers, as betraying them. Oh, maybe somebody betrayed you, and then the people who they betrayed you for betrayed them. Like, that's justice, right? Yeah, see. It's the Six of Swords. You moved away from this twin flame. Yes, they were a reflection of your soul, a mirrored emotion, but the thing is that somebody could not see who they were. They were too much in their ego. They wanted a fast ego boost, you know, and, well, the pick-me's, the groupies, the karmishas, flip the roles, you know, if you're a guy. But at the end of the day, they're easy. You don't need to grow with that. You don't need to do shit with that. You just need to, you know, I don't know, somebody thinks they're King Kong ding-along. No, I'm just kidding. But who cares? This King of Wands could have a big, you know, but at the end of the day, if they're sharing all this, having risky sex, it's not very tempting to you, beautiful Empress, star. You will heal from this situation, and you have. And somebody's watching you, really upset with so much love, and they're in their feelings. Because they want to balance something out and heal. But you've moved away and the ancestors helped you, guided you move away. Nobody was there for you in your trying times, in your desperate need times. And somebody is in mental entrapment. They're looking at what they chose to invest in. Time, money, resources, people. Something was definitely forbidden. And that's why they're in this mental entrapment. Somebody could even be in jail, going to jail. Somebody could be trying to leave somebody and finalize some kind of divorce papers. And then this forbidden sneaky link in the background is trying to put somebody in jail because they were only with them for finances. Somebody gets the 6 pentacles, leaves somebody with 1 pentacle. Who that is, that's, I don't know, that's not your business. That's not your life. You didn't get yourself into this situation. But It's coming up in the reading because somebody's watching you and may want to come and pose to you after something didn't work out somewhere else. And that's just not going to happen. Somebody needs to be careful on what they're choosing to do because they're getting themselves really stuck in something. There's an emperor who is just as brilliant and tapped in as you. And let's see what's on the floor, guys. Yeah, this emperor is fucking left. Wow, I don't make it up. This emperor is feeling left out from the temperance angel. Is feeling left out from a reconciliation. Why? Because choices. That's why. Somebody has just beautiful gifts like you. Beautiful gifts. But they leave their gifts out. They don't want to be the messenger. They don't want to tap into this divine guidance. So they get left out. It is what it is. The twin flame, this divine masculine, well, turned into a distorted masculine. You had to leave them on the cold. It is what it is. They may want a reconciliation because there is a lot of love here. You did transcend. You did move up. Somebody was a major catalyst in your life, so you don't thank them. But it's the devil. Yes, you love the devil loves you, but that's a lot of codependencies, and you have a lot of willpower to say no. Even if you know, have your hormones are acting up and you want it, it's just you know better and you say no. See, Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you because you know better, because you have a strong willpower, because you're strong in general. And a lot of people want to fight with you. A lot of people tried to fight with this person to not work with you. And they got them stuck in some kind of risky fucking business. Now they're trying to escape. High highs, low lows, trying to pray. To get out of this fighting, this commotion, they want peace. Somebody tried to copy you. Somebody was watching you work and try to copy you. But you had enough patience to wait for what was yours. You knew that you were going to heal from everything because you're the Empress. And you are big pressure. Somebody tried to be pressure to somebody else and you're the biggest pressure of all. And all you have to do is be yourself. This devil loves you, but the devil is the Four of Cups. You rejected that devil. That devil's being left out. And look, it's because he juggled. Somebody juggled you. Page of Pentacles. They don't got much anymore because somebody got squandered all their shit. They still love you, yeah, sure, because you're the temperance angel. But there's a lot in the dark, especially about a Cancer. Maybe a Cancer was in between some kind of situationship or a relationship, yours perhaps. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to hold on to you. It's a Hermit, okay? A Virgo perhaps. Page of Cups. Somebody wants to apologize, but the Seven of Wands is there. It's like they want you to put down your guard. Somebody's in isolation holding on to you, but there's a lot in the dark. Like somebody is holding on to their feelings. And it's got them really replaying the past. Got them all fucked up. Like maybe somebody's not in this energy anymore, but it's the deja vu. You know? They keep playing it, you know, and it's got them really fucked up, like in a stagnant energy, really burdened, because you're still vibing high as the temperance angel. And somebody refuses to really just be themselves. It is what it is. They're upset with you because you are authentic to your core values. And take the high road. Somebody wants to lay up with you and wonders who you're laying up with. Maybe somebody thinks because you're not with them, you must be with somebody else. You're not them. Cuddling session, intimate moments, escaping the world. Somebody definitely wants to escape the world with you. But they're stuck in some kind of prison of their own mind with some kind of investment. Somebody may have even started a business, a company. I don't know. They got something going over there. That's not your business. You take the high road. You're unbothered. You're brushing it off and you're moving past. Because vibes don't lie. They don't lie. You listen to your intuition. You have foresight. And you are not going to be gaslighted. Your feelings matter. So does other people's. But if they don't know how to articulate and express it, then how are you supposed to know? You're not a mind reader. You have clear, like your gifts are off the chain. But come on, seriously, you're not a mind reader. It says sensing something, unexplainable feeling, and listening to your intuition. You listen to your intuition. You knew somebody was buttering somebody up. Maybe somebody stayed with somebody because they had more than you, because they were like, you know, catering to their ego, right? Sex and drugs and, you know, expensive whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, all that shit means nothing. So you can have all the money in the world, you're gonna be miserable as fuck, because it gets boring. It gets boring unless you're with somebody that you love and care about. And that's why somebody's all up in their feelings, and it's cuffing season. Somebody knows that you are single. Somebody's on the hunt for you. They are in their fucking feelings. It could be this Emperor, because you walked away from this twin flame energy. They are reflecting on their soul, guys. Deep love, soul connection, and feeling at home. Yeah, somebody's numbing out. They're really trying to escape from the choices that they made. Self-medicating, drinking their problems away, distracting themselves with substances. Somebody may have even lied on to this person about you and said that that's how you lived your life. And somebody's finding out that no, you're straight, solid, and legit. Not today, Satan. These lies, they're getting told, guys. Somebody's avoiding something. And it could be an Emperor, or somebody's avoiding an Emperor. You could be avoiding an Emperor, yeah, because you got a new boo coming in. Or this Emperor has a new boo, so you're avoiding this person. You want, like, you see what I mean? Like, what the fuck? That's not your business. If somebody's already in a relationship, that's not your monkey, not your circus. Somebody's regretting their choices. Somebody wants to learn you, okay? But there's a lot of petty people. Maybe somebody got the person and they're still watching you. They're still talking about you. It's weird. You got the person. Like, get over it. Somebody's still petty because somebody's still in love with you. Small-minded, insignificant. Somebody's trying to cause a lot of insignificant drama in this Emperor's life because they're trying to walk away from a relationship, a partnership, a friendship, family, whoever, whatever, because maybe they're ascending. Maybe they're growing up. I don't know. Maybe somebody's desire for you is overwhelming and they want to touch you. I don't know. So it's causing them to change because, well, you know, if they want to have this morning after with you, or want to have this cuddling session and spend the night with you, well, they're going to have to be right in their mind, right? Exactly. And that's probably why you don't associate yourself with anybody, because you haven't found that person. And it's okay. You're not waiting for anybody in specifically. You're just waiting for love. And somebody is wishy-washy. And you don't deal with wishy-washy. You don't deal with unclear. You're 100% transparent. You've always been. You've always kept it 100. And that's why somebody wants to work with you, but they were wishy-washy. And they're trying to run away from this fighting, trying to escape, get away. But you're the temperance angel. And you're putting somebody on blast. I don't know, this Emperor is trying to put somebody on blast. Or maybe the Emperor is feeling humiliated. Somebody tried to out your information. That was like the forbidden thing. They tried to humiliate you with a whole bunch of people. Maybe even a new lover, a new partner. And this is what's weird. I don't know. Somebody needs to get their mind right, get their whole life right. Because why are they watching you if they all got a whole fucking situation going on? It's weird. And it's coming up because you honor yourself. And somebody fucked up. Somebody fucked up. They feel fucked up right now because you continuously keep honoring yourself. You're putting somebody on blast. They have self-limiting beliefs and they wanted you to feel bad about yourself, so they put others before you, chose others before you. Now they're feeling they failed. You're fucking right, they failed because they wanted you to feel small. You don't feel small, but they do. Yeah, it's justice. See? Make believe. This whole fucking relationship, partnership, whatever they fucking chose over you was fake, was make believe. Somebody fed into their fantasies and now they're feeling very fucking disappointed because they're realizing, yes, somebody really did feed into their illusions. And somebody said that you were delusional, that you were fake, a fraud, a phony. Oh my God. Well, at the end of the day, these people are shook because now a lot of people are trying to tiptoe around the truth. And what are they tiptoeing around? This spiritual narcissist. Somebody really thought they were better than you. They were superior to you. Maybe they had more than you at one time. Maybe they had, I don't know, what the fuck. But at the end of the day, I bet you it wasn't even theirs. A lot of people are shook right now. There's a plot twist, guys. You are the Empress and nobody can take your position. Take what you got. And you got a lot more coming in, so be grateful, okay? And whatever is going on, it's only because somebody is really feeling their feelings and you're the star. So somebody wanted to shut out your light. How the fuck they gonna do that? You're both practical and spiritual. There's a lot of stars in that sky, guys, but somebody sees you right in their face and you're blinding them. That's why they try to tiptoe. They did not want you to see what they were doing in the background because they knew they weren't going to be able to come back from it. You knew it. And yeah, they can't come back. It is what it is. They knew this. They were too turned the fuck up. Party animal. Indulging in surface pleasures, drugs, sex, alcohol, like I said, and now they want to throw hands. Somebody wants to throw hands with you. It could be this pick-me groupie in the background who wanted to be you because somebody's walking away from them, and somebody wants to go on a vacation with you. Somebody wants to, like, really get away from the world with you. Maybe somebody did grow up. This could be past, present, future. Take it as it resonates, guys. You know the drill. You know your story. If the shoe don't fit Cinderella, don't make it, all right? So, affirmation for a badass. Let's see what's going on here. And I'm going to end the reading with a little bit of juice. Ancestors. And we have, my unique spirit brings a shit ton of light to this world. You see? Somebody sees your light. And somebody tried to shut it out, make you feel insecure. And, well, it is what it is. Somebody tried to sneak around, avoid getting caught, being they couldn't commit, non-committal, like, you know, it is what it is. So somebody committed to somebody else. It was clearly under some kind of, you know, buttering up, false pretenses. Clearly it was all make-believe. So I am brave, I am fierce, I can do hard fucking things. Yes, you can. You walked away. You did what you needed to do for yourself. And it's got a lot of people watching. And it says, some people are really sick. So avoid them. You know who to avoid. You know people are sick. Somebody knew how much you cared about somebody. So they went behind your back and did some shady fucking shit. Ganged up, group stalked. They're all fighting with each other, guys. Trying to escape from their own karma while you're sitting here pretty with your feet up. You ain't stressing. You see people as really sick. Really, really sick. Really, really sick, very immature, very small-minded, causing a lot of insignificant drama, and you're not dealing with these pillow-talking kind of bullshit people. That's why they're in the cold. Somebody feels in poverty because of their choices and the people they chose to hang out with, the company you keep, the people you marry. I don't know, take it as it resonates, guys, because somebody could be sleeping with the fucking enemy, and that's what they were doing to you. Karma. I will, because I'm a fucking badass like that. Somebody really thought that you weren't going to succeed without them, and guess what? You're succeeding past all of them. And it says, I find my happy place, and I go with the fucking flow. You find your happy place wherever you go. You are safe wherever you go. And you just go with the flow, wherever the wind takes you. It's funny, because I went to the city today, get a few things for the kids and I got my nails redone. And on the bus ride there, my mentor's son Mike was on the bus, and he was going home to pay bills and then come back. He's staying with his mom here in town. And well, he's a spiritualist and does a lot of like energy clearing. And so we're talking, it was so great, like, but we don't talk about work, like, work is work, you know, but we talk about life, like, it's nice, because we do the same work, you know. When his mom's not feeling so good, she'll call me, even though she's got him right in the house, you know, because it's a different perspective, a different energy, you know, so it's nice, we're all kind of work together, you know, but at different times. Anyways, so it's nice, have these conversations, we're brave. We do hard things, but it's hard when you live in a bucket full of crabs. You know, everybody's 38 on my clock. Everybody's trying to, you know, be in a competition when there's no competition. You know, everybody, if somebody can do better than you, then all power to them. But so many people are turned up, indulging in surface pleasures, and then mad because you're minding your business, drinking your water, and doing what you need to do for yourself. Healing, not just yourself, but the planet by just being yourself. That's what the chosen ones do. We help others just by being ourselves and standing true in our power, true in our truth. And somebody is finding that happy place within them too. And that's what we're talking about, you know, like, wherever we go, we meet people, we see life and all different walks of life. So we don't judge. We don't have a right to judge. Somebody judged you because they didn't feel like they were good enough for you. So they wanted to kind of kick you off this pedestal, kind of bring down your self-esteem a little bit so they can feel better around you. But that didn't work out. That never happened. Their goal was never met. It says you may feel uncertain about your future goals or your current path no longer aligned with your true desires. See, somebody feels like their goals are no longer aligned with their true desires. Something was forbidden. They're stuck in this purgatory, prison of the mind. Some kind of investments really fucking them up. Yeah, and it's because they lost opportunity with you. You may be overlooking valuable opportunity or hesitating in seizing them, leading to missed chances for growth. Somebody did not want to grow up. And a lot of people are shook because there was a lot of people who tried to do magic and spell work, manipulation, gang stalk, all this stuff to try to get you to not be seen for who you are, or for you not to see yourself for who you are. But come on. You've always been by yourself. You always know who you are, but you've never been alone. You are fucking inspiration. You walk by faith, not by sight. You lead by example. You don't tell people what to do. You do and hope people have some common fucking sense. If not, not your problem. Like I said, not your monkey, not your circus. You're inspiring somebody to wake the fuck up, to do the fucking necessary work and coexist, both masculine and feminine, both light and dark, both male and female in this world. And that's another thing that Mike and I were talking about. So beautiful. We have to coexist, guys. Now, it says you have balance, independent and connections in your relationship with mutual respect and support, fostering growth together. Now, this Emperor really wants to foster growth with you. Okay, there is an Emperor coming in. Maybe it's this past false flame. I don't know what the fuck, but there is an energy that wants to coexist with you, okay? Now, this could be internally. After walking away from a very karmic energy that clearly wanted to put you on blast, you had a soul ascension, and you coexist, both masculine and feminine within yourself. So the existing partner that you have, or the one that you will get into, is very much balanced. They see you, and they don't hide anything from you. That's why somebody doesn't have an intimate relationship with you. That's why you are not intimate with anybody sexually. Because people cannot coexist within themselves. So they look for the external validations, inevitably being a people pleaser, and they will put you down. They will choose other people over you because of how they feel. Hence why you are by yourself. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay, guys. It's a choice, right? It's a choice. And it's a good choice, it looks like. It says issues within intimate relationships are causing confusion and disappointment. Emotional distance and unspoken needs may be present. Now somebody's feeling like maybe somebody hasn't been abstinent. You know, they're not having sex because they don't want to play that deja vu all over again, you know. And they have this urge, this irresistible fucking desire for you. And it pisses them off that they can't touch you. This King of Wands. They're making a choice. They want to come towards you. But they know that they betrayed you. They tried to win at all fucking cost. And they chose another lover. You healed. Somebody wants to take a new leap of faith because you're the fucking Empress. And you're big pressure. Somebody wanted to put this pressure on you. You ain't tripping. You ain't sweating. You got boundaries. And there is a motherfucking reconciliation. Because you put the boundaries up, you know your worth. Boom, reconciliation. If that's what you want, guys, we're all on different timelines. We all want different things. Don't be on my fucking thing saying, I don't want this person. Da, 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 da. It's not your reading then, clearly. I don't know what the fuck to say. We're all on different timelines, guys. But boundaries. You have set clear boundaries in relationship, protecting your emotional space and fostering healthy interactions. So, if it's not healthy, it's not for you. And ancestors will block, cancel, and delete. Because They're helping you. They are guiding you. You're not alone. You may look alone. You may have a big bullseye on your back. People think you're alone, but fuck, as soon as they put you on blast, try to out you, boom, karma. Yeah, reconciliation. Past wounds are healing, and you and another person are finding a way to reconcile and move forward with greater understanding. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are fighting in the background because they don't want somebody to come in towards you. Expectations, unrealistic expectations may lead to disappointment. The grasp between reality and the ideals feel overwhelming. See, somebody is like caught between worlds, like their old self, their new self. Maybe this is you guys. Take it as it resonates. You're caught between your old friends, the new life that you want. Take it as it resonates. Maybe somebody's stuck between this player energy and wanting to grow the fuck up. I don't know. At the end of the day, somebody is being called. They better pick the fucking phone up, or they're gonna get left the fuck out forever, and they can't come back. Somebody is gonna be shook. There's a plot twist, guys. So let's see what's going on with the last closing message from the St. Francis Oracle deck. Ancestors, what's the last closing? Okay. So we have 14 and we have 7. Now I did read the 14 yesterday, so we're going to put that back. And we're only going to take 7, okay? And 7 is an angelic divine number, okay? So somebody may have prayed themselves out of a situation. Now they're tapped into this clairvoyance. They're trying to telepathically communicate with you about how they honor and respect you, but you got them on block because of something that was forbidden. So number 7, strength, confidence, and stability. When you recognize that beauty is within, your sense of self-worth becomes more confident and stronger. Through these mucky waters, the trees represent strength. A need to hold on to some sort of stability is important now. Maybe because there has been many changes of late. If you have been through recent emotional turmoil, then allow yourself to be supported by those who can help you to be strong, even if it's just a kind word from someone who cares. The stillness in the water suggests you may be holding on to what needs to be said. You will find the words to deal with this delicate situation, so trust your instincts and your intuition and listen to your inner voice, and the right time will be clear to you. Okay? So somebody is really contemplating. They're in their feelings. They're wishy-washy. They're in that analysis paralysis, though. They're stuck. Because whatever goals they had, whatever end goal, I don't know, it's done. It didn't work out. That doesn't mean they can backtrack, come back to you if this is somebody old. Nope. Too many shady things. Too many, shenanigans in the background with your so-called peoples. I don't know. A lot of shady things, guys. And yes, you're coexisting, but it's about teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, guys. You got Earth. It says learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. So I'm going to read both of them because you're a star ancestor. Okay? So, star ancestor. Star ancestor. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. The ancients know how much more than we do about our connection with the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship create a precise alignment in the stars, existing in all corners of the world. What if the ancient wisdom is available to you to uncover now? We're being called to think and listen with our ancient heart and soul, to tap into the parts of you that remember and know. All ancient secrets are whispering forever in your ears. All mystics know and bloom in your heart. All potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into the ancient knowingness, to be held by the remembrance of your star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong. When we do the unexpected. So often the creative situation is right in front of us, but because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what is open. We're here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed in the planet right now, to unlock our soul's mystery of a time when we lived in harmony on this planet and one day will again. Somebody wants to live in harmony with you, but in order to do that, they're going to have to pave the way for you. They're going to have to be honest. Somebody is hiding something, okay? It says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the followings. I am remembering ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. I told you, you're activating somebody. You are a catalyst. Okay, so Earth. Earth. Learn how to be human in a world, but not of it. The challenge of all souls having a human experience is this world, but not of it. To recognize that our soul is having a human experience and to be fully conscious of it, but have their soul fully embodied, their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immense. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and metaphysical. They yearn for the personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and more comfortable praying and hanging on to the stars than earth. Those who tend towards the eminence, they attract themselves more to the earth and the body. They spend more time thinking about the things in the physical world rather than connecting to the heavens and their own mystical inner world. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding balance between transcendence and immense, whatever that word is. Being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in this body on earth. You're being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth is to offer you, has to offer you. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? Now, you could be very much spiritual. Somebody could be very much practical, okay? Very 3D, very money, very superficial. And you are like, you know, all up in the stars and shit. So you need somebody who is very much in that earth energy, very much grounded, very much in that, you know. And they need somebody like you. Yous are going to balance yourself out. There's something coming in. You need to look at things in a different perspective. You need to change your perspective about life, about relationships. You are inspirational. You're helping inspire people just by being honest. Just by showing your true colors and being transparent. You have a lot of love. And somebody is very, very obsessed with you. Very codependent on you. And there's a lot of people who want to throw hands because of somebody wanting to take you away romantically. Somebody wants to enjoy one-on-one time together. So, I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. I hope this gave you some clarity, guys. I love yous. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as yous are leaving. And I will see yous on the next one, guys. Cheers, and let me know how you like this reading.